What is up, YouTube? This is Ronnie of UnlimitedCellPhonePlan.com, and today we're taking a closer look at my brand new Samsung Indulge for Cricket Wireless. This is their hot new, widely anticipated smartphone using Android 2.2 Froyo, and it's basically a normal smartphone. It's got volume rockers here on the side, the standard issue headphone jack up top, a power button here, USB charger right there, a quick access camera button here to the 3 megapixel camera. That is a 3 megapixel camera, a little bit less than the Optimus C's 3.2 megapixel camera. It's running a 1 gigahertz processor, which is a little bit faster than the 600 megahertz processor in the Optimus C. So it's a little bit faster in that aspect. It's got about the same battery life as the Optimus C, but it does have a couple major features that is going to make this an interesting phone that you all are going to want. So let's dive right in. What makes this phone so special? Well, for starters, let's show you the flip-out keyboard. Yes, it's got a full function flip-out keyboard. Very nice for typing stuff into Google, for doing emails, for everything. The only problem is that if you see down here, the bottom row of keys is kind of condensed into the space bar here. So it takes a little bit getting used to. There's also a function button here that you need to access all the red keys here. All the secondary keys, and it's got a little arrows here, the backspace delete button here, and overall it's very functional, very good feeling keyboard. It just takes a little bit getting used to, but this feature alone might make this phone much more valuable to customers rather than the Optimus C. The Optimus C does not have this slide out keyboard. It is, because of that keyboard, a little bit thicker than the average smartphone. As you can see with my iPhone 4 here, it's just a little bit thicker. It's not overbearingly thicker. The other thing is that it's got a 3.5 inch screen as opposed to a 3.2 inch screen like the Optimus C has. So I always like to start out, or I recently have started out with a browser test. So I want to go to here. I want to load up a new website called fatwallet.com, one of my favorite deal websites. Can get lots of, oh, why am I using this when I can use this, huh? Fatwallet.com. Okay, and now let me load it up on the iPhone. Fatwallet.com. Okay. So the plan is to press OK at the same time. 3, 2, 1. And they're off to the races here. Samsung Indulge is in the lead. iPhone 4 catch it up quick. Who's going to finish first? And it is the Samsung Indulge. For the first time we've seen an Android phone beat out the iPhone 4, of course this being a Cricket Android phone, and this being on the 3G AT&T, this being on the 3G Cricket. So that's pretty impressive, guys. We finally got to the point where we beat the iPhone 4. Now it's probably a 50-50 toss-up. It just depends on where the network is and what your speeds are there, which is why we got this handy-dandy app called Speed Test, so we can test how fast this phone is on the Cricket 3G network. So we're going to begin the test here, and we're going to tell you just how fast this phone is on the Cricket 3G network. So it's going to load the test here. It's going to start with download speeds, and it's going to take about 30 seconds to get the results. But it'll give you a much better idea of what it's like on the Cricket 3G network. So it looks like it's getting about a 1.291 kilobyte per second, or 1.291 megabits per second, which is pretty good. It's something on par with a little bit above DSL speeds. Upload speed is going to be significantly slower at 107 kbps, and that's about double modern dial-up speeds for upload. So that's reasonably well for upload, really good for download. definitely on par with what the AT&T 3G network provides, and according to some rumors, we might be seeing some 4G out of Cricket soon. What about YouTube? You guys love to see the YouTube videos on these phones, and especially this nice 3.5-inch HVGA phone we've got here with the Indulge. So let's look up my video for the Optimus C. Click here, make it high quality, bring the volume up. YouTube, this is Ronnie of UnlimitedCellPhonePlan.com, and today we're taking a closer look at the LG Optimus C Android handset. Pretty good, guys. Really great screen, really easy to see everything, and it's definitely a pretty above average screen. I forgot to mention, the whole build of this phone just feels a lot more secure and strong than a lot of the other Cricket Android phones, specifically the Sanyo ZIO. This phone just feels like a good, professionally built phone, as opposed to the plasticky sort of junk that we've been seeing in the past from the cheaper end of the Android spectrum. Here everyone wants to see what Angry Birds is like on the phone, so we'll load up Angry Birds. Once again, it's a 1 GHz processor, so it loads up significantly faster than on the Optimus C. So it loaded up here, we'll press play, jump right into a level, and kablamo. So, Angry Birds works great on this phone. Words with Friends works great on this phone. Twitter works great on this phone. I mean, this is just the flagship Android smartphone for Cricket Wireless right now. And what else does it have that is good is we've got Flash right out of the gate. So let's search for Flash games. See if I can load up a Flash game to show you what it's like on the Samsung Indulge for Cricket Wireless. So it's loading it up right now. Let's check it out. Flash games. I've never been to this site before, so I'm not sure what to expect, but that's kind of the point here. Can I load up a... oh, whoops, we got a battery low. I've been using this phone all week, so it does not surprise me that this battery is low. You can already see that it's loading the Flash games pretty good. It looks like it's a little advertisement here. And it loaded right up the Flash game. That's very impressive. I've always been a fan of being able to do Flash if you so choose, so it's really good that on this phone that you can just go jump right into Flash. And the big advantage here is that you can get access to a lot of apps and games for free that are already on the internet and in Flash. So here you go. Here's a Flash game loaded right up, working real good. I don't need a mouse or anything to access this. It's recognizing my touch controls really simply. So that's really cool. Other than that, I've got Twitter, all the basic junk apps that come with this phone. Other than that, guys, if you're looking for a keyboard, a physical keyboard, if Flash right out the gate is important to you, if you want a really well-built phone, then it's probably worth the extra $100 to spend on the Samsung Indulge. If you don't need those extra features, then you probably want to look into the Optimus C. So once again, guys, this is Ronnie of UnlimitedCellPhonePlan.com. Thanks for watching, and check out our website for some Cricket Wireless phones at a discount price.